Hi, hello. If you're new, welcome, and if you've watched my videos before, welcome back. It has been very long since I've last put out a video, and so I'm here saying hello. I'm still around, still want to put out videos, ASMR content, but never really prioritized time to do so. I haven't really planned what I'm going to say. It's a little bit of everything. I was trying not to plan it too much before I started talking, but now I'm realizing that I'm really bad at thinking of things on the spot. Anyway, first of all, I'm going to say, if you know this channel, if you're a subscriber, if there's any specific videos that you want me to make, please comment down below what you want to see. I know I've had comments in the past, but I've probably lost track of what people have asked for, what people have requested. So yeah, that would really help me if you put any ideas that you like specifically from me, because over the couple years I've been making videos, I tend to just experiment, put out there what I feel like doing on that day, or like if I have an inspiration from watching someone else's video, I will then sort of incorporate that into the video that I've done. Quite like doing, well, I've done one like maths GCSE video which sort of picked up a few months ago in views. So I think I'll definitely do one of them at some point. It's just very difficult to get the like camera angle right on that because my phone sits on a tripod and that's hard to get the screen and not block where I'm gonna be like writing, scribing. But yeah, so also because lately I want to do some more creative activities. I've got back into playing the piano. I've got my sewing machine behind me. Started doing some more sewing projects a couple months ago, but definitely I want to get more into my ASMR again. One of the main blockers for me is that my boyfriend games up here in the evening, so I can't really be filming content if he's gaming. He does say he would be a model for my ASMR, so there's a potential for that, but he's very ticklish, so I'm not really sure what sort of ASMR content we can film that wouldn't end up him giggling. Yeah. But yeah, it's been busy for me, even if I am distracted with other things. It's a busy summer. I've got weddings coming up that I'm going to. Work is very busy. When I lived elsewhere, I used to sometimes film a video on a lunch break. Don't really. I mean, I could do that now, but I think I spend so much brain power on work that I probably just wouldn't want to do that at lunchtime. I like to have an actual break at lunch. Sorry if you can hear the plane in the background. But yeah, so that's a bit of what I'm up to. Not much has changed. Just been busy. Sorry. Don't know whether I want to do some more role plays, like gym instructor. I remember I did like a dentist one ages ago. That was quite funny. I don't know whether I want to roleplay being rude or like a normal person, a polite customer service person. If I want to do haircuts, if I want to do, I was thinking maybe of doing like a plant tour, like of the house plants that I have. So I've also got long, strong nails at the moment, so I can tap on things like an iPad. Oh, just bashed my head. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, no real plan for this video, just a little chit chat in a soft spoken voice, as I know people like that. Oh, one thing that I was doing at some point was reading parts of books, but you can't do that because they are copyrighted. So you are able to do books that are on public domain, like the classics. And I don't know if I have classics. I don't know whether George Orwell classes as classics because I have George Orwell's books, including 1984, which I love. 1984 is an incredible book. I feel like everyone should read that. The reason why I can film today is that Javier is at a stag do for until tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm filming Monday. So I have free evening. So I thought, you know what? I've just got back from the gym. Sorry if you can see how sweaty I am. It's really hot up here as well. This is like my home office and it's an attic conversion and it gets really hot in the summer. So I've just got back from the gym. It's like probably 30 degrees in here. Free sauna. So yes, I'm sweating a little bit. But that's okay. That's one thing that I always used to find with my videos is I'd get so warm when filming them. I don't know why. Maybe it's the concentration. Even in winter, I'd be sweating by the end of the video. Yeah. So, I also have a nice setup where I've got a cool keyboard. I think it's literally the last video I did was using my keyboard. It's really clicky clacky. I don't want to press a key now in case I stop my sound recording. But I've also got this nice wrist pad, which is pink. I'm a bit obsessed with pink now. That's my new thing. I'm obsessed with pink. What else is pink? Oh, my chair is pink. I have a new chair. It's very creaky. Is it creaky? No, it's not. It's not very creaky, but the floor creaks. Because I used to find at the old place I was living at, I think it was my parents' house, the last place I used to film at. But I also filmed in Wimbledon when I lived there for a bit. This is definitely turning into a ramble. We love that. But yeah, the chair and the floorboards back there were really creaky. So whenever I was trying to film videos, it would the floorboards would creak quite a lot, and I always found that was probably annoying. But I don't know. Everyone has their own ASMR preferences, I guess. Yeah. I'm literally just trying to think of what maybe I could film more of, because I know if you create shorts of your videos, they tend to get more views because shorts are obviously put out to more people. But I don't think rambling videos like this are very suitable for that. Plus, none of my ramble videos do very well. Oh, I just thought I think I will do more Spanish speaking videos. I don't know how much I've mentioned on my boyfriend Javier, but he speaks Spanish fluently, and I've been trying to speak Spanish more in the house. But he defaults to English because he's been over here for so long that he just speaks to all English speakers in English by default, including me, of course. But yeah, I've been practicing my Spanish at home, and it would be nice to practice it as ASMR as well, because that makes it more fun. And Spanish speakers seem to love it when English people, I don't know whether English in particular, but English speakers or just foreign speakers try to speak Spanish. That's one of the best things I find whenever I go to Spain. I love going to Spain on holiday and trying to speak Spanish because they're really supportive. They will encourage you, they will speak slowly, they will repeat things, because yeah, they just want you to do your best, and they appreciate you trying to learn their language. And I don't know why, I've just always loved the Spanish language. It's just very satisfying to listen to. I'm definitely not a fan of French. We were forced to learn French at school all the way up till year 9. So that's the age of 11 to 14. Is it? That's a long time. Yeah, I always did well in the classes because I find languages fairly easy to pick up, but I didn't enjoy it and I've forgotten all of it now. I did start taking Spanish for GCSE, which I enjoyed obviously, and then my Spanish teacher wanted me to take it for A levels, which I didn't do, so I didn't really speak it much at all. After GCSEs, or at least practice it. I do have Duolingo on my phone though, so I've been doing Duolingo for like 3 years. At university they do language courses, and I don't know why I didn't sign up for one, because that would have been a really good opportunity for me to get a lot better at Spanish. But I think I'm pretty good. I just need to practice speaking it more, because that's when you become really proficient. When I'm listening to conversations, I can understand what's going on. I haven't really tried reading it. I got gifted a book for my birthday, I think it was this year, by my dad, which is like short Spanish stories. I haven't started reading that yet. I don't know why. I think because I just tend to read like big non-fiction books. Big fiction books, whereas this one's smaller and it's also softly. Well, that one's smaller and it's shorter stories. Yeah, so that'll be good as well, reading it, and then it has the Spanish on one page and the English on the other, so you can see what the direct translation is. Duolingo has recently been introducing more idioms, I think the term is, in Spanish. So, just like turns of phrase. I don't actually know how you spell that phrase because I've only ever heard it. Turns of phrases that don't directly translate usually, although I noticed one the other day did translate exactly. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe next video or in the next few videos will be another Spanish one. I don't think it's going to be Spanish teacher. Maybe it will be like a ramble but in Spanish. I'll make down a note of things to talk about in Spanish. See, my problem is definitely idioms and other things. I don't know what they're called because I'm not very good at English grammar, like the words for everything. I know what a verb and a noun is and a pronoun, that's pretty much it. Things like on the other hand. Well, I know that one. It's really bad. I can't come up with an example right now because I can't think of it. But I was in the supermarket the other day and I tried saying something to Javier in Spanish and I had to stop because there was a phrase I wanted to use in English that I didn't know what it was in Spanish. And that's another thing that separates me from being a fluent speaker, is that I currently have to think of what I want to say in English and translate it. There are some words, some common phrases which I can just say, but I'm not at that stage yet where I can speak everything fluently because I haven't spoken a lot of the Spanish I know. I've just read it or heard it in Duolingo. So definitely need to do more speaking so I can get to the stage where I'm not translating it in my head. I follow a YouTube channel called Crew Paul, I think, Spanish with Crew. It's Qroo, I believe. And he's really good at giving Spanish tips and advice. And I'm not sure what advice he's given about getting better at speaking it, because I don't know whether you're supposed to translate before speaking it, or you're meant to skip that stage and just go straight to the Spanish in order to stop yourself from translating. I don't know whether translation is the middle step between not speaking it and being fluent. I think I've just rambled 5 minutes about Spanish, so I think that's probably going to be the next kind of videos that I'll do. Maybe you'll see one featuring Javier, maybe I'll be doing a maths one, a plant show. Let me just check because I used to keep a little note down of ASMR videos to do, and I don't know if I've still got that. I think I gave up on it because I used to come up with ideas and then never do them. Let's see. It might even be on my phone, which I'm recording on, so I obviously can't check that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I have it on here. No. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you got to the end of this video, leave a little cat emoji so I know you got this far. And leave your suggestions for videos I should do. Also whether you like soft spoken like this or whispering like this, because I think when it comes to my personal preferences, there are some ASMR artists that I like to whisper, some that I prefer soft spoken. Yeah, so please let me know your thoughts, your feedback, anything you want to say below, and I will reply to your messages. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a new video very soon. Okay, very soon. Less than a month is soon for me. Okay,